Hey there everybody, it's Kounelus, and I'm back again with another episode of Dominons 4. So what are we doing right now? We're still trying to push into Atlantean territory, and I think I'm going to try and take back this area from the barbarians. I think I'm going to go ahead and summon up a decent amount of Claymen. I'd prefer to do the enlivened statues, but I don't think they will do as well. Pretty much I'd have to empower some of our priests here to do so. And that I do not think is worth it. And I don't know, was there something these guys could have done? Terracotta army. Use them highly resistant to fire but somewhat brittle if struck by blunt weapons? Probably not worth it for them then. How about you guys? Anything you guys can summon up? You can revive a king. Or you can reanimation. Maybe. We can go ahead, we could try some reanimation. Get a decent amount of basically pretty cheap people here. And now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that for all of them except for one guy who we are gonna have make sure to revive a king, I guess. Revive an undead king, that way we can send him into Yeah, that way we can make sure to send him in with the armies there. Now, they're moving up. He's staying there in case they decide to come in this direction. Maybe? Do I honestly care about that? Honestly, not too much. We'll go ahead and we'll recruit one wet one there. And then I will have him... How do I want to do this? I'll have him move up here. I'll move him up here, then possibly into the caves, and then we'll just do kind of like a long loop. Yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll end the turn. And we will see, man, AI is thinking hard there. They were thinking really hard, apparently. Alright, so, what are we going to do here? A bunch of reanimations and everything, battling World's Teeth Mountains. Yep, we took that easily. Blue Water, took that easily again. Ocean of Despair. Lost some more soulless ones. I don't care about that. Killed all of them. That's good. Norfangs. Took it without any problem. And there was a battle in the depths. Yes, they took it back. Wow, what is all this? A white mage? Okay. Mothers of the Deep. What's a basalt queen? Or basalt queen? What's a basalt queen? Okay, so we're gonna have to... and a basalt king. Interesting. Alright, well, we're definitely going to have to move back into there. Because we can't let that happen. Alright, killed a Vanjarl. Killed a priest. Killed another priest. And lost to a Jade Priestess. Okay. Unexpected event. Tracks on the shore reveal that groups of creatures emerge from the sea at nighttime and roam the coast, probably returning at dawn. A patrolling force may be able to intercept them. Belagor? Okay, we have a decent amount of patrol strength, so I'm going to hope that they catch them. Renthal, yeah, people have been banned. Niflheim, found some gold. We're under siege, and our walls are damaged. Okay, just damaged. Alright, so you went where? You went up there. It's kind of what I figured they would do. Sorry, you're injured? You're diseased? Well, that's not good. Why are you diseased again, dude? You can't be diseased. If you're diseased again, that means I need to... if you're diseased again, I need to frickin' go ahead and send you back. If you're diseased again. It's not how this was supposed to have gone down. You weren't supposed to be diseased again. Why do you keep getting diseased? Is it because of the, No, death curse? No, there's another plague carrier. So I wonder if you're diseasing like your entire army, actually. Maybe? Maybe not? You are. I bet you are. I don't know if I'm okay with leaving you there then. Alright, well first off, we're gonna dump our defenses into here. We're apparently probably gonna dump maybe 40? Yeah, we'll dump 40 into there. There's 35 there. They have massive forces around us, so I think you're actually probably going to chill out here for now. And actually, I'm probably going to send you in here, because I'm going to send you up and around, or up in here, and then we'll try and just catch them all together. That's probably what I'll do. You down here, you're fine for now. Go ahead, we'll throw whatever amount of men we have left here. Throw the remainder of our gold there. And now, you, I'm actually probably going to have you attack 90 Reef Dwellers. Okay, these guys aren't going to be able to attack into us, but they do have a throne there. And that would probably be maybe the Throne of Zeal or Throne of Night. Blessed troops get +1 morale, or blessed troops get dark vision. Neither of those are really that worth it. And then the other one, Throne of Water, get defense skill. That's one that we want. That's pretty nice. But I don't know where that would be. It's got to be, yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be in the water somewhere. Okay, so you're going to move up there. These guys, you now have an army now, correct? What is this? Claymen? Okay. And then there's just a whole bunch of undead guys. Why are there different units? This is going to be annoying. How many different units are there? Apparently a lot of different units. Come on now. No, I didn't want... Get rid of the Claymen. Okay. Apparently it's going to be easier to exit out of this. Why are there so many different undead units? So many different undead units. Okay, you cannot control anybody. So, we'll probably send one of the different ones. Why did you not select? Are you guys... Really? You can only control 15 of them? Okay, that's okay, I suppose. Now, you'll go down there. You have all the undead people. You definitely want to stay behind the troops. As do you. And as do you. Okay. Yes, that's fine then. I don't know why I would have two separate groups there. Alright, so now everyone that has troops, which is these three, they're going to move up here. Yeah, you're going to move up there. We'll pick up, or we'll send Basalt with you. Basalt with you, not Basalt. Alright, and now, didn't we lose another one? Right here, yes. All of you guys, 40 units. I honestly don't know if this will win or not. I mean, it's a lot of guys. A lot of guys. But I don't know if that's going to win. I mean, we can't... You know what? Forget it. We'll try it. Worst that happens is we lose horrifically. And that really is the worst that happens. But I think... I mean, there's enough of you guys that I think we should be able to kill them. Hopefully. You know what? Let's throw... Oh, because there's no lab. Never mind. As I say, we'll throw a couple earth gems onto them, fire gems and whatnot, but I lied. We're not going to do that. Alright, you guys are moving down there to start sieging that area. You guys are moving up here. We'll probably, once these guys kill this area, hopefully, we'll just probably send them around to mop up this. You're doing that. You're moving there. Yes, that's fine. So, my hope here is that I think Atlantis may be the last surviving nation that has heavy sea units, like, you know, that heavily has a lot of sea units that can go, that has a lot of sea units. Alright, Province conquered, still a strong fortress, yeah, that's fine. Okay, we crushed them there, so they attacked into us. Maybe? No? Did I attack into them and forgot that I told them to attack into them? Oh no, that's the, right? Dragon Ridge, that must be the land province, yes, okay. Alright, well, before I forget about them, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw a lot of units here, actually. And then we'll probably have you guys probably go for... Yeah, I mean, probably have you guys go for that. You guys make sure you're still heading there. Alright, let's finish reading this up. It's the depth. Okay, province previously owned is conquered. We lost a lot of guys. We lost pretty much all the rest of the Soulless, 39 Pale Warriors. Why'd we lose so many? Because the mages? Alright, well, we found an eye catcher, a horned helmet, and a black steel plate. Sea of Mermaids, been beaten by our forces. Okay, alright, yeah, so that was all of the, very good. That was the one thing. Okay, we killed Mother of the Deep. It's okay. Now I'm wondering, Grey Forest, no, that's definitely on land. Killed that. Killed Van Jarl. And we killed the Woodhinge Druid that dodged us last time. And a Priest. Okay. Belagor. Unrest, that's not good. Lanka, a lot of people left, which is not good either. Fire gems we found, that's always okay. Yeah, we lose a magic. Started to destroy, walls are damaged, and the god of Abyssia has permanently vanquished. Okay. Well, that I'm thinking was him, right? No, that's Helheim? Alright. Sea of Mermaids. Okay, yeah. Alright. So, we conquered that area then. All of you guys, you know what? Just go ahead and start researching. You cannot, because there is no lab. Right. Okay, and there's 2 guys there. All of you guys then, you're just gonna head back. Head back and head up. So they attacked into us there. You have apparently found a crap ton of... No, I wanted to find out what it did. Crap ton of weapons. Hit the eye and spoon it out. Fun times. That gives you charge, right? Gives you charge, I thought? No? Maybe not? Yeah, powerful gore attack. Then even better armor. And you still have water breathing. Okay. Now you... Wow. 550 guys. Well, I'm going to assume they're probably going to try to attack us in here. That's what I'm going to assume. We can't really pull them out because we don't have the money to reinforce it. I mean, we could if we pulled them out there. But I don't think I want to do that. Am I worried about... I know as soon as I pull them off is when they're going to hit us. At least that's my fear. That as soon as we pull them off, that's when they're going to hit us. So you know what? We'll take it a little slow in the turn. I think we had everything roughly going how we wanted it to go. And we'll see if the 550 guys are going to attack us. I don't know if they're going to attack us with 550 or if they're going to split it up and attack us with less. Battle in Roka. Alright. Most of the province has been conquered by our forces. Still a strong fortress held by the enemy. Yeah, that's fine. Killed 168 of them. And only lost 3 guys. That's amazing. Sieging force has been beaten by our forces. Okay, yeah, that was the that was the one where we were fighting with all of the long dead and Claymen and all that. Good stuff. Dragon Ridge. I'm sorry, what? How do we lose to 54 guys? Hold on. How do we lose to 54 guys? Really? Okay, well, first off, you guys stormed the castle. You lost to 54 guys, Dragon Ridge. That's very disappointing. Alright, well, killed him there. Killed the Jade Priestess there. Killed a priest and an Arya Seraphine. And then, that was the one I just looked at, and a Vanhurst. Very good. Sea Dogs are attacking, led on their frenzied hunt by a proud Ichthyth Centaur? That must be this one, yeah, Belagor, okay. Dagor. Bongar. Okay. Whole bunch of bad events. I'm sorry, what? 3 months' time, this is what was foreseen. The moon hangs ripe and pregnant in the sky. The fields and orchards share their bounties before the coming winter. Okay. Right. Sure. Battle in Belagor. We killed them. Beautiful. Oh, they attacked the one where we had that peasant army rise up. Well, I'm definitely thankful for that, because 54 Sea Dogs. I don't know if we would have been able to kill them with just our defensive forces. Started to destroy the province there, or the gates there. Okay. 520 guys. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and pull them out of there, because I don't know if the god will be able to do it by himself. I mean, he has, what, 300 and something? I mean, it's possible, but I definitely would be happier with more of these guys. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do there. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna sink all of our defenses here. Just sink all of the money there. Yep, 32. It's actually not that much and not that good. Is there anything else we're doing here? Basically, I'm trying to see if there's any other areas we can cut back on money. And I don't really think that there is. Okay, you guys, I don't remember if I was... Really? We're still losing Dominion here. We've gained Dominion everywhere else. Almost everywhere else. But we're still losing it here and here, and we're gaining it up here. That's fine. Got a nice another bastion of strength up here. You guys, what am I doing with you guys? I'm definitely probably going to have you guys go here. Well, no, I'll have... Hold on. Let's do it this way. Are we recruiting troops? No, stop recruiting troops. There's no point to it. Free from enemy military units. You know what? All of you guys, go ahead and attack down into there. My hope is that they don't have any defensive forces there, and we'll be able to just... Inkbot end. And we'll be able to just take it. That's my hope, at least. We'll see how it actually pans out. Because if that's the case, then they can just cut down here and then over. Meanwhile, these guys are sieging the castle, or storming the castle. There's a lot of guys gathering here. In fact, I would almost say, I can almost guarantee that we're about to lose this province. Do I care more about... I think I care more about the other province than this province. So you know what? Cut the money down here. We're not going to try to defend that province. We're going to try to defend this one. We're going to bring it up to 40. And then with 2, I guess we'll throw, what, 3 here? 2 there? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Gathering up our troops here. They cannot storm the castle yet. So we're just going to end the turn. Hope that the 550 guys don't decide to attack us. Or if they do, hope that we manage to beat them back. Like I said, I don't think they usually attack with the full force. I think the computer usually splits it up for whatever reason. Battle in Wesh. Alright. It's been conquered by our forces. Lost 4 long dead, 1 pale, 1 warriors. That's fine. Our undefended... I'm sorry, what? Son of a... Oh, you punk. Okay. Well, we are not going to get together a strong... What am I talking about? Yes, we are. You, head down here, because that's undefended as well. Let's go ahead, let's throw, I don't know, some kind of token force here. 25? Sure. Alright, battle in Ostmark. We took that one pretty easily. There's a battle at the Fortress of Roka. I can't remember if there was a decent amount of guys here or not. There were not, so I'm glad I just clicked on here. They did manage to kill an Earth Reader, though. Unfortunate. Alright, killed another Seraphine. And a priest. Jade Priestess. Another Jade Priestess. It might have been the same Jade Priestess. May have been the same one, can't remember. Young raging rebels have started riots and uprisings in the provinces. Well, that's not fun. Severe famine. Assassination attempt on Gemspine. Okay. Well, Gemspine is probably dead. Oh no, we managed to kill the ghost. Okay. And then entrance to the fort has been breached. Alright, you guys, go ahead, storm the castle. You're moving down there. They have summoned something here. Sea trolls? Why are you summoning sea trolls? Alright, and then all of you guys, we're going to attack here. There's 400 guys there now. That's okay. There's a lot of guys there now. Throne of Night. Okay. Well, I don't think you can claim it because you're not a high enough... You're not a high enough priest level. Interesting. How... I don't think we can. I was about to say, how can we... So what, I have to recruit... No, we can't recruit anyone high enough level here. They're sacred, but they're not priests. Whereas here, you can recruit Earth Readers, but they're only level 1. As are they. I'm pretty sure they're not even. Interesting. Okay, so in order to claim that, I have to either move my guys all the way around. I mean, that's not very good. Alright, go ahead, sink however many guys you can into here. 26, that's moderate. And then I'm going to move them up here, because I think we need to kill those guys off. Yes, definitely need to kill those guys off. Alright. Do I want to just keep them moving? I feel like our research, has slowed to a crawl. But we also, where's it at? Here. We also need to make sure these guys go ahead and start researching again. How is that actually doing? It brought us way back up. Okay. So, I'm going to move them here. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's 2 moves. 1, 2, it's 3 moves regardless. Okay, and then you guys, I'll move you up here. Yeah, I mean, we could get like 2 guys. It's not really worth it. At least in my opinion, not really worth it. Alright, do I want to leave a guy here to try and preach? Probably not. We'll continue to move there. I actually probably want to throw them here. And there's no way to add more guys there. Sure. Yeah, sure, that's all fine. They're moving there, they're moving down to attack, keep pushing in. You guys are going to attempt to take that. You guys are storming that castle. They have to move there. We don't have enough gold to recruit anyone, so go ahead and end the turn. Alright, so, what's the hope here? The hope here is that we manage to crush that force in the water there, and that will be the large bulk of their force. Battle in Roka? Okay, Battle in Roka I don't care about. Our forces defeating the attacking forces? Good. Battle in Sleepy Wolds? Again, Sleepy Wolds, not one I care about. However, it was a rather large one. 153 of them, we killed all of them, we lost 14 Pale Ones, 2 Seal Guards. I'm okay with that. I'm sorry, what? The Depths was still undefended? What the hell, the Depths? I didn't think that... Okay, Battle in Atlantis. That's got to be their capital, right? Yes, okay. So even though we know we won, we don't know how we won. So we're gonna get to hear this horrible hissing noise. As always. Are these guys... Hold on. These guys are all ethereal? Okay. So did I... made you... Wait. No, why'd you cast Legions of Steel? I told you specifically cast Legions of Lead. Is it because you're out of what you need to cast Legions of Lead? No? Why did you not cast Legions of Lead? Interesting. Well, I think we're gonna win this pretty quickly. Because I don't think the Penumbrals are really gonna get hurt, at all. I don't know what's giving them positive health. Is it their... Oh, it's their attack life drain. Of course. I should have known. There actually wasn't that big of a force there. So, Fortress still holds. I want to find out why he was not casting the correct spell. Alright. Cavemen. Alright, well, we managed to kill them. We lost 39 Long Dead and 2 Pale One warriors. But we did take that fortress, or that area. We've now taken control of the fortress in Red Waste? Wait, there's no battle in Red Waste, though. Was there no fortress? No people here? Well, that's a little disappointing. We'll go ahead, we'll throw 20 here. Yes. And now, what do I want to do? Keep moving them down, I suppose? And then you guys, I'll need to have you guys move here. Catch the 30 guys there. Interesting. Can we storm the castle? Beautiful. They're going to be very mad if we take that. Alright. Managed to kill a Vanjarl again. Killed a Talistic Animate. The Eagle King killed us. Again, I think it's because they're flying. I don't think that the direwolves can hit them when they're flying. Maybe. I'm not sure, to be honest. Killed the priest. And killed another priest. That's the same priest. Unexpected event, we got some water gems. People left. And Atlantis has been breached. Okay, 35 and 40, those are two strong areas. This, honestly, I'm probably going to leave it. We'll throw... I mean, really, we'd have to go up to like 30 to get any semi-decent people. You guys, I'm all going to have you attack down into here. Take that area. You guys... I don't know. You guys... I want to have our large force here moving towards that area. Meanwhile, I'll have you move down here and then you'll kind of swoop down through and up. Yes, that's the hope at least. We'll see how it actually works out. Do I want like some kind of token force here? I guess we'll do 10. 10 guys there, 10 guys here. It's not going to be much, but it'll be something. Sure. I don't know why we don't have anybody here. We'll do 10 guys there at least. Let's say any of the fortresses we should have at least some kind of defense force there. And you know what? We'll throw one more guy there. Sure. Is everything going where I want it to go? Yes, they're storming the castle. We're not touching this. They're moving down there. They're moving over and over. Sure. Yeah, I think I like that. We have one more turn till we get Conjuration 9, which actually means we only need 566. So, then we'll get some pretty good ones. So what do I want next? I can't remember what I decided on. Was it enchantment? Did I want enchantment higher? I didn't think I did. Gift of Nature's Bounty. Income of lands and greatly increased. Maybe. Army of Dead. No. Fields of the Dead. Not really. Gaia's Blessing. No. No. Mass Regeneration. No. Haunted Forest. Could be kind of nice. Lichcraft. Don't really want it. Fire Fiend. Or Fire Fend. No. Evocation? I mean, this will just give us more spells. Which could be good. What's their ultimate things? Vortex of Unlife. Flames. Construction? Ooh, construction I might want. Or thaumaturgy. What all is here? Touch of Madness? No. Confusion. Ball of Charm Animal. Melancholia. Populace becomes depressed. Leprosy. Wither Bones. Foul Air? No. Beckoning? Probably not. No. Right? No. It's just a regular ritual. Divine Name, Plague, Charm. Call the Worm that Walks. Potent nature mages do not die easily, and for the more potent, even death might not stop them. When the worms and bugs that feed of carrion devour the corpse of a dead nature mage, some of them manage to transfer a portion of their mind and power into the crawling mass, feeding on their remnants. This spell summons the remnant life force of such mage, and the worms and bugs that house it. Okay. That sounds horrifying. Stygian Paths. That just lets us teleport, right? All lands are connected to the underworld, blah blah blah. Best differently. Yeah, great distance to be covered in a short time. No. Lure of the Deep, Hydrophobia. Black Death is probably just a plague. And Beast Mastery, no. Undead Mastery. I mean, we're not really fighting any more gigantic undead. So honestly, yeah, I think we'll probably pitch the rest of that into... You need 566? 566. I think 573 is as close as we're going to get. I think we'll throw the rest of that into construction. Start trying to get up towards the more impressive magical artifacts for when we eventually go ahead and try to get our own like super combatants going, or at least a super combatant going. That we'll probably try to get from the Tartarian Gate. Okay. So this is also probably where I'm going to be wrapping up this episode at the end of this turn. We'll see what all is happening. Yep, Conjuration's complete, Construction's complete, Battle of Norfangs. Yeah, we took that without probably... Oh no, I want to watch that. Wait. Okay. That's not the one I wanted to watch, but we'll look at it. 156 of them. All we lost is one Pale One and one Penumbral. Dude, this undead force is amazing. I did not remember to check why he could not, why he was not using lead. Alright, still, we conquered. Again, we conquered. We lost a decent amount of these guys again. And then, was that the one I just looked at? Yes. Okay, and then there's a battle in the Fortress of Atlantis. So, want to watch this one. Because that is a massive force. Or at least that's a pretty decent force. Where is there... Is that... That can't possibly be, no. Is there Pretender God wandering? I mean, this has got to be, yeah, a terracotta soldier. I don't see any of them that really strike me as being their Pretender God. Maybe he's not here? Alright, well, let's fast forward. Let's see how it goes. Again, we just cast Legions of Steel. Okay, which does give us 20 protection. Okay, so that's worth it. Legions of Steel gives you, yeah, 20 protection, which is good. That means, like, any damage they do manage to hit you with magically will largely, yeah, take down the damage a significant amount. That must be our... No, those must be our, yeah, whites. Okay. Casting, they're charging in. Our guys have gotten through the wall. Are they going through the wall? Maybe? I think they are going through the wall. They're ethereal, so they can just go through the wall? That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys have... Okay, no, those are sea trolls. I was about to say, I'm sorry, you guys have, taken some of our men? You're trying to run or something? Or what are you turning on? I don't know. Alright, so we've won this. Again, largely in thanks because of all the Penumbrals and Umbrals. Right? Yes. Umbrals. Alright, and these guys, they're all just disappearing because there's no one left to command them. That's fine. Okay, well, I'm not going to sit there and watch the rest of that just tick down. How did we do? Wow, we lost one Solus. And we have found a main gauche of parrying. We lost one Solus in that entire fight. They lost 517. Damn. That's amazing. Alright. Battle in Old Woods. We killed a Vanjarl. Killed Jade Priestess. Killed maybe same Jade Priestess. Coral Priest. Another Coral Priest. And the Vanjarl killed them. Okay. Deathmatch has been scheduled in the arena. Unexpected event has occurred in a mole. Yeah, death and lost gold. Bad omens. Growth +1. Beautiful. And Fortress to Lucky Lake has been crushed. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to storm the castle. Set that up to happen. You guys are going to move there. You guys are going to move there. We're going to throw... There's 10 guys there already. We'll throw 10 here. Some kind of token force at least. Yep, there's at least a token force there. There's a good force there. We've taken Atlantis. And really all we've gotten is the Basalt City, or the Basalt City. So they can't recruit any more Basalt Queens or Living Pillars. We got a decent amount of Earth Gems from it, and the Dark Crystal. Okay. We can't, of course, recruit either of them. That's fine, though. It's more or less kind of what you expect. Alright, now what are we doing here? We're going to sink probably 25 here. Yes, 25 there. I'd like to take this, but I think we have to take this instead. Yeah. And then here, Brigand Lair and an arena. Okay. We'll... Ooh. Okay, so there's 50 guys attacking there. More or less, I have to leave them. So, which means I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to throw 25 guys here. Yes, and then we're just going to sit on this area. Because they're attacking down here. They're attacking up here. I really don't want to get in the middle of it. I don't want them cutting through us again either. Okay. They're moving there, they're moving there. Can't do anything with that. I need to find out, why are you not casting the spells I told you to cast? Or are you, and I forgot what... Oh, I said Army of Lead. How much does Army of Lead take? 3 Earth Gems. Okay. And are very difficult to affect with magic. That's really what I would like to have us have. Why are you not... No unscripted spells costing gems will be cast. The mage will also use fewer or no gems in order to reduce fatigue from spells. Maybe that's why? I don't know. Alright, well that's where I'm going to wrap this episode up at. I don't know, I might. No, that's where I'm going to wrap this episode up at. I will see you guys next time then. Alright, see you then.